5 years later. 5 years ago, Martin Hale was the rising star of the tech world. At 38, he was the charismatic CEO of Novatech, a fast-growing software company whose innovations were changing how businesses manage data. He lived in a sleek downtown condo, his life a blur of board meetings, investor dinners, and private jets. His personal life was another story. Martin and his wife Clara had once seemed like the perfect power couple, brilliant, driven, and deeply in love. But as Martin's career raced upward, their relationship splintered. Clara had dreams too. She wanted to be a corporate lawyer, to stand in courtrooms and negotiate billion-dollar deals. Instead, she spent years sidelined by Martin's schedule and ambition. Their marriage ended in a quiet civil divorce, neither willing to fight, but both quietly wounded. Afterward, Martin threw himself into his work. He scaled Novatech into a global player. He earned accolades, awards, and the admiration of shareholders. But success has a way of blinding you to the world around you. When Novatech announced a major new partnership with Aurelius Group, a Fortune 500 conglomerate, Martin prepared for a meeting that could redefine the future of his company. He arrived at the gleaming glass headquarters in downtown Chicago, ready to charm the board, close the deal, and move on to his next conquest. What he didn't expect was to see Clara Hart sitting at the head of the conference table. Clara, once a brilliant lawyer who'd left her own career on pause, had reinvented herself. After the divorce, she worked her way up through the legal ranks of Aurelius, impressing colleagues with her sharp mind and unshakable calm. 3 years ago, she was appointed Chief Strategy Officer, and in the recent leadership shakeup, she became CEO of the entire company. Martin's jaw tightened as she entered the room, composed and confident in a tailored suit that commanded attention. He felt a swirl of emotions: surprise, old hurt, and something he hadn't expected: respect. Clara didn't flinch. She greeted him with a nod that was professional, even warm, but not familiar. They got down to business. Across the table, Martin pitched Novatech's vision with all the confidence of a seasoned CEO. Clara listened, her expression unreadable. When it was her turn, she asked incisive questions that revealed a deep understanding of both strategy and ethics. She pushed Martin to consider not just profit, but people. It was clear she had grown, not just in title, but in perspective. By the end of the meeting, Clara made a decision. Aurelius would join the partnership, but on terms that valued long-term innovation and sustainability, not just short-term gains. Martin agreed, impressed by her leadership. Afterward, as they stepped out into the warm afternoon sunlight, Clara offered a polite smile. "Congrats on all you've achieved," she said. Martin realized, in that quiet moment, that success wasn't about reaching the top alone. It was about who you became along the way.